What's up, guys? Welcome back to Coaster Media. This is Thomas, and today I'm going to be talking about my 10 least favorite roller coasters that I've ridden. So let me just gotta get this. You gotta get it. Okay, so let's hold on. Number 10 is Iron Dragon at Cedar Point. Now, I do not like this ride because I waited 20 minutes in line when I could have been riding rides like Top Thrill Dragster, but it was closed, or Millennium Force, but it was also closed, and Maverick had an hour-long line, and Valraven had a long line, and then you have Raptor and Gatekeeper, which are just, they're alright. Number 9 is Pandemonium, or pretty much any spinning coaster. These are the stupidest things on earth. They will make you puke your guts out, and they're not even fun, okay? Just regular Wild Mouse coasters without spinning are just fine, okay? Number 8 is Magnum, which is also at Cedar Point. Now, the reason I really don't like this ride is you either have a boring ride that's slow, bumpy, and jerky, or you have an okay ride that's slow, bumpy, and jerky. And most of the time, it's a bad ride, unless you're in the magic seat. And I'm not going to sit in the magic seat every single freaking time. In fact, I don't even think I'm going to ride it at all, because I just don't really like pain that much. I mean, it's kind of a fun ride. I had a little bit of fun. I think I rode it like 3 times. I did notice it was better in the back seat, which is the magic seat, or middle of the back train or something like that. But the only okay part of the ride is like the drop, and maybe the helix is okay. It's a little jerky. The airtime hills at the end are okay, but that is the most painful part. But if you're in the magic seat, it's actually sort of enjoyable. But for the most part, the ride is not that great. Number 7 is the Runaway Mine Train at Six Flags Over Texas. Now, this is the first mine train. It's also one of the jerkiest and most bumpiest and most annoying mine trains. Now, it's actually kind of fun, only when you get to see Mr. Freeze flying right over your head. But besides that, it's not that great. The only good thing about it is you can sneak some footage of Mr. Freeze. But besides that, it's not good at all. Number 6 is once again another old, boring, jerky, rough, crappy Aero mine train. Do I really need to explain why this is a bad coaster? No. Number 5 was Mean Streak at Cedar Point. It's just meanders around. I mean, it's not actually that much like rough for a wooden coaster. It was just okay. But I mean, it's boring and not worth the long walk to get to it. But when RMC comes in and finishes up the ride and makes it better, might be in my top 10. Number 4 is in Vertigo at Kings Island. Now, I don't really need to explain why, because most of you have ridden Nevacoma before, and man, take some Tylenol with you if you plan on riding this. Most people say that the Vertigo Boomerang model is better, and yes, it is. But next on our list is Boomerang at Six Flags Fiesta, Texas. This ride is bad. It hurts. It's jerky. It's rough. They need to rip it out of the ground. It's awful. I mean, I don't even know how to explain this ride. I mean, I think I have to show you guys how bad the ride is. Number 2 is Judge Roy's Scream at Six Flags Over Texas. Now, this ride is basically a wooden version of Magnum. It's pointless. It's jerky, it's bumpy, it's rough. The airtime hurts your well, I'm not allowed to say that word or else I'll get my channel shut down. Well, it hurts that anyway. So yeah, it's really not a great ride at all. It's pretty bad. Number 1 is Blue Streak at Cedar Point. Now, all you fanboys are probably getting triggered. This is the best wooden coaster at Cedar Point. Well, actually, it's the only wooden coaster at Cedar Point at the moment, so technically you're right. But unfortunately, you are right. So this is it's like Judge Roy's Scream, but worse. It's oh my god. The only reason why this is worse than Judge Roy's Scream is because the operations were surprisingly worse. It took about 10 minutes to dispatch one train on Blue Streak. Like they were just like, what the heck? Do they have any training at all? They're just like walking around telling jokes. I mean, that's like beyond Six Flags. It was awful. I mean, and the ride itself, it's not that great. You don't get any airtime unless you're in, like, the front, and it's still not good airtime. I prefer to ride Racer any day. Oof. Even Mean Streak is better. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what your least favorite coasters are, and yeah, see y'all in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.